What's up, guys? This is Dungeoneering, and it's the name of the guy and the skill that I will be going to try out. Now, basically, you can see I just started out here. He's level 3, fresh off the tutorial, if you can call it that anymore. More of like a little movie that JKX so geniusly invented. Um, yes, I was begging. You can call me a bastard, because I know how annoying begging is, but I didn't want to use uh, my skills too much outside of dungeoneering because I wanted to see what the skill is actually useful for. Because in the end of the day, it basically is a minigame with a skill attached to it, saying that you get a level every single dungeon you beat. That's it. And I was sort of surprised, to hear that, because if you ask me, that's a half-ass skill done by JKX again. And by the time they've been like coming out with new actual good content, all their players have been disappearing. Why? First of all, they got rid of a lot of the PvP, and I mean, a main part for me was because of the unbalanced trade. It just made the game so much less interactive, and I don't even really talk to anybody anymore on the game, so I basically gave up all my friends and everything, and after a while I just said fuck it and left the game. But that's not the point. Right now the point is me seeing what the skill is basically for, because a couple of nights ago, me and my brother were debating about, what it's actually useful for, because when it comes down to it, the only thing you can actually get off this is the rewards for the tokens. And if you haven't done the math, me with level 24 Dungeoneering on my main gets maybe 80, 90 tokens a game. And I would really want a Frost of Tome, but that thing is worth 70,000 tokens. And if you get about 100 tokens each game, it'll take about 700 games to actually get the tome, which is kind of ridiculous. As for the balancing, I didn't actually expect JKX to even bother trying to iron out the skill for lower levels by, changing the dungeon to see fit the player's combat level. So when I went in here with level 3, I actually expected to die at least 5 times by the boss. The funny thing is, I was actually wearing melee armor while fighting the mage, and I was taking more damage from the spiders. And I died right there. I don't understand what the issue in the dungeon is with hitting your enemy. It's like she's on steroids right here. I think you can even see her balls, right there. But it's just so unbalanced with, first of all, the classes, and a lot of it is unbalanced with the amount of food they give you. You get like 10 Heim crabs at level 3, and that's all they give you an entire dungeon run. I mean, I did find it to be proportionally as hard on my main, if you will. And I mean, you can't really bitch about, it being too hard for low levels, because here I am, level 3. So if anybody else wants to bitch, you just got owned by level 3. So fuck you. Just running around here. Not a lot of drops. I don't know. That might be because I'm just level 3, or because I'm in the second dungeon. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm in the second dungeon, because I don't think a lot of the stuff dropped on my main. And right here, I basically just said, why even bother killing these things if they drop no food? Because I'm pretty sure they dropped at least 1 or 2 pieces of food, which healed for I think 7 in the other ones. Here they dropped 1 Heim crab, which it's not very useful for a level 3. I actually got pretty close to dying right here from this thing. First of all, I hit a lot of zeros, which I don't know if anybody else been noticing. Like I said, they're on steroids or some shit like that. Here I hit a 6. I keep hitting him, and then he heals. So I decided to just say, fuck it, and go in this room. Of course, it was the boss. I've also noticed if anybody else hasn't, that the bosses don't give you XP if I think they're too high or some shit like that. I don't know. So before going in there, I decided I needed a shitload of food because of what happened last time. So of course I go back, cook a little, and I noticed one crab, one, gives you 25 X points. I think I want to say that's about twice as much as a shrimp. It's been a while, so I wouldn't really know. Either way, this is free X points, people. So, I mean, it's definitely still got an advantage to being free. Being level 3 and being able to not spend a dime or even make a dime, really, and still being able to, get the skills up. It's still, a good deal. I mean, it's free. Fuck, you can't beat free. Um, right here, I just said fuck it and just went with a bow while wearing melee armor because apparently classes don't matter in here. Go figure. Uh, 23 total X points, 2 tokens. I still find it kind of weird how they only give you this amount at the beginning, because at that rate it would, take 70,000 games, which I know it's not going to, but I'm still kind of shaky on the whole idea that they don't give you enough tokens. I've been looking at what I needed for the reward, and at level 48, I think it was the Tome of Frost, and yeah, I'm loving that thing. I really want it, because, being a non-member now, and having a tome that just be badass, yeah, I was looking at it anyways, and I saw that you needed 48 Dungeoneering and 48 Mage. So I'm starting to wonder, at level 48 Dungeoneering, would you even be able to buy that thing? Because if you would, then it would discourage you to basically keep working on that skill, on Dungeoneering, because, like I said before, there's no other point in Dungeoneering that besides the rewards at the end. I mean, besides saying, ooh, look, I got Dungeoneering up, so bragging rights, there's nothing else to it besides the rewards, which I kind of found, fucking retarded of JKX to do, because all the other skills have at least something good to them, Some you go ahead and make shit with, others you go ahead and refine it and make it better, even though that's kind of hard to say now because making it better would decrease the value. And that actually brings me back to the point of this being sort of a device to go ahead and make lower levels increase their skills, or low skills, to higher leveled ones for free. I mean, I'm not saying clay would necessarily get cheaper, because that's sort of like a crafting item that you could still be using at level 40 to 50 to, I think it was even to 60, as long as you want to sit there on your computer, get fat the entire day, and yeah, spend 4 or 5 hours inside instead of outside playing with your friends in the nice sunny day. I mean, it's still a decent skill. Played it with friends, with 3 of my friends, for 4 or 5 hours. That's right, it was late, and had nothing else to do. But then again, it felt more like a minigame. There was nothing else to it. You just had to go through here, kill shit. I mean, I like the fact that you're getting X points, but at higher levels, I don't feel that the 2,000 K of X points I got per game, that's 2,000 total, really did that much of a difference and would get me to keep playing the Dungeoneering. I don't know, it's not a bad skill if you ask me, to get other skills up for low levels. I don't know if it's that useful for higher levels. That was basically all I found from level 1 through 3. And I will be making more if you guys want me to, so go ahead and subscribe and comment, or thumbs up, if you want to see more and want to see the progress of this level 3 in only Dungeoneering. So let me know, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.